What's up people, and welcome to this video. And in this video guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some tips how to win almost every single game in Mobile Legends, okay? Because there isn't some like hack or something that will make you win every game. There isn't an item which will make you win every game. There are small things that you can do, in my opinion, which will make you win almost every single game. And these are things that you have to think about like every game you play, every time you play, every time you sit down and gonna play some Mobile Legends. You gotta think about these tips. I haven't like put these tips in order from 1 to 10. These are just tips in general that I think you should know to win almost every single game. These tips are insanely great, and if you don't know them, you want to know them, okay? If you want to get a high win rate, high win streak, you gotta follow these tips, okay? So tip number 1 that I have for you is you gotta play with the hero that you can play, okay? You already have a marksman in your team, but the only hero that you can play, this is just an example, the only hero you can play is me, okay? Then you don't want to go ahead and pick like Alucard. Yeah, sure, Alucard might go good because he's a pretty good hero, but you have no idea how he works, okay? At lower levels, this might work, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and play with some heroes. You want to learn all the heroes, okay? You can go ahead and play with a hero that you haven't played. If you're on Warrior or on Elite, it doesn't matter. Well, most of the Warrior Elite, it will get a bit more difficult, but still. So, but when you get on the higher levels and stuff, you want to go ahead and use a hero that you know, okay? You can't just go ahead and pick a hero that you never played with, okay? So what I recommend you doing, when you get the new hero, you want to go ahead and learn him. You're gonna go ahead and play against some bots, okay? Don't jump straight into a game. Even though you're certain that you will win, I do not recommend that, because you can't like try things out with the hero, because it's a bit risky to do that in like ordinary games, okay? So I really recommend you learn a hero before you even start that. And on that note, I really freaking recommend always playing all the free heroes. Like every week there are a new rotation of free heroes in the game, and I really recommend you guys to try out every single hero. You don't want to sit there and play a single hero every time, because what will happen if you do that is you will have no idea what the other heroes are capable of doing. Like for me example, when her passive is when the more she attacks on the same hero, the higher attack speed she will get. And if you don't know that, you might as well go ahead and lose, because you want to save, for example, your stun for her, so you can stun her and prevent her stacking up her freaking attack speed. But if you didn't know that, you wouldn't do that, because you wouldn't know that. Okay, so I really recommend, if you can't afford of buying all the heroes, which I mean no one can. I mean well of course there are people that can afford and buying all the heroes, but I don't recommend that. I recommend playing like the heroes that you like, but always learn all the other heroes as well. And guys, I always do a video on the new hero. For Xiao example, I think the hero will come out tomorrow, so if you want to see some gameplay of that and learn him, go ahead and check out the video, okay? But guys, the next tip is also know your hero. You gotta know your hero. You gotta be one with your hero. You have heard the saying, be one with the thing, like, but you wanna be one with the hero, and I'm serious about this. You wanna be one with the hero. You wanna know what the hero can do, what you wanna build on the hero, how you gonna build the hero, and like, what in the world are you gonna build? If you're going against a ton of freaking physical damage heroes, you maybe want to go ahead and build some armor. You want to see what your teammates has. Do you have a tank in your team? Well, maybe then it isn't as important as building some armor and stuff. But if you don't have a tank, go ahead and build some fucking armor. But guys, you want to know your hero. You want to know her passive, his passive, everything. His first attack, exactly what it does. Does it slow? Do you know that? Don't you know that? Go ahead and find out, okay? You want to know if it slows, stuns, or does anything else than just damage, okay? If it slows, you want to use it when you're chasing or maybe when you're fleeing, okay? That's why I'm saying you want to know your hero, and you also want to know your opponent, which is basically the same thing I said before. You want to know all the heroes so you can know your enemies, okay? You know what they can do. Can they stun you? Well shit, then fucking run, okay? Don't stay there, okay? If you're Mia, don't stay in the front. They will rape you. Don't stay in the front, okay? That's 3, well, I'm not sure how many tips that was, but I think that was a few of them, and I have a lot more to come, okay? So the third tip, or fourth, or fifth, or whatever tip this is, stop playing on a lose streak. When you have lost, for example, 3 games in a row, you will get frustrated, you will get a bit pissed, and I can admit I get that. When for some reason I lose 3 games in a row, and I always blame my teammates. For example, they become a freaking bot, they just stand in the freaking base, and you're like, what the fuck, man, why are you doing that? We could have won if you just did something. And I get a bit frustrated, and then the next game will be a bit affected by the game I played earlier. So I recommend, if you just lose like 3 games in a row, then just quit, take a break, go ahead and watch on TV, go ahead, watch my channel, go ahead and watch on YouTube, do whatever, take a break. Don't keep playing, because there will be a big chance you will be frustrated in the next game, and then when you see someone doing something wrong again, you will get as frustrated on them as you got on the other teammate that you have. You'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? But you don't want to be frustrated when you're playing a game. You want to be focused, you want to see what your enemies are doing and what your teammates are doing. You want to have control, you don't want to be frustrated, angry, or anything. Just be focused. And the next tip I have is, like I said just now, you don't wanna play with bots. That will make you frustrated. So how can you avoid playing with bots or just people that are really bad? Well, it's really easy. Go ahead and play with your friends. And if you don't have friends, well, bad for you. Try to add some friends in the game. You play with the guy that you think, well, he's pretty good. Go ahead and check his stats. Do he have over 50% win rate? Oh, he has. Go ahead and add him and try to play with him again. There's most likely he will not go ahead and be a bot and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I think you might have some friends. Tell them to stop playing this game. And tell them to play with you. And if they don't know how to play this game, well, don't play with them. Because they will make you lose. You want to play with friends that can play this game. But if they can't play the game, it doesn't matter. You can still play with them, because you can communicate with them. If you know this game like inside and out, you can tell them what to do, you can tell them what to build, you can tell them how to play the hero they're doing. So I mean, if you're playing with friends, you can have control over them as well a bit. You can at least help them as much as possible, and they will at least not become a freaking bot and always standing still in the freaking base, okay? That's something that I hate. So playing with friends will not only prevent they becoming a bot, it will also prevent them doing something extremely stupid, because you can tell them what to do and not to do, and it will always... And you will be able to communicate with them. You'll be able to tell them like, get over here, it's team fight, don't stand there and kill minions, get over here, okay? So communication is extremely good, and having a friend to play with is extremely great. Just trying to speak with your teammates in a game, you have to write and stuff, it will take a long time. So just being able to speak with someone in person or maybe on Skype or something like that, that's a big advantage in my opinion. So the next tip I have is, you don't want to start an argument. You don't want to start arguing. If you see someone you have been like fighting like an enemy for so long, it's a tank, and you know you're gonna win, and then some douche comes in, make one auto attack, takes the kill and runs away. You don't want to go and say like kill steal, because it doesn't matter who gets the kill, and you don't want to start an argument. You don't want to get frustrated. Just think, well, okay, at least I got an assist, and my teammate got 1 kill, so hopefully he won't screw up as much now when he got more gold, okay? So just think it's positive. So never start an argument about anything. Someone's doing something stupid, well then don't go ahead and write it. Well, don't write that he's stupid, because he will just become frustrated and sad, and he will start playing worse, okay? Motivate him. Just tell them maybe, well, that wasn't the best, you could have, well, give him some tips maybe. Say to him, watch this video and then come back and play again maybe, I don't even know. So the next tip I have, you want to go ahead and help your teammates. For example, if you're seeing a lane really going bad and your lane is going pretty good, you have pushed a tower, well then go ahead and help the lane that is going bad. Like, why are you standing there and focusing on your own lane when it's going good, when you can help out the lane which is going bad? You can go ahead and gank them, which means you basically gank them. You jump on them and try to kill them, which is a great way to getting a kill when the enemy is not expecting it. I just know it's extremely great to helping your team out and not only focusing on yourself. You gotta focus on your team as well. You are a team. You can't win this solo, okay? And just a small tip I have, you want to have map awareness all the time. You check the map like once, twice a minute, even more than that. once, twice, every 20 seconds, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Check the map as often as you can. You want to see if the enemies in the lane, if the enemies is dead, if the enemies are going to your lane, okay? You want to have awareness, okay? That's extremely good to have. You can see then if the enemies are going for you, if they're trying to kill you. Well, if they are, maybe just go ahead and recall and run away. 5 enemies are going against you, well, fucking recall, fucking run. Don't stand there, they will freaking murder you, okay? Don't stop, run, okay? That's why I want to have map awareness. And the last tip I have, always think you are gonna win. Even though you can see the enemies are in the lead, you can see the enemies, in your opinion, has better heroes than your team has, always think you're gonna win. You've probably heard this from a teacher or something. Never think you're gonna fail, because there's a bigger chance you're gonna fail. If you're positive and think you're gonna win, there's a bigger chance of winning. That's proven in physics and stuff. It's proven. Always want to think you're gonna win. Never think you're gonna lose. Even though they push to your freaking base, there's always a chance they will do something stupid and you will have a chance of win. Oh, they're pushing your base. Oh, they're taking the inhibitor tower. Oh, well, bam. One of them accidentally died by the tower. Now we have a chance. You're 5 against 4. Take it. Try to kill them. Push. Win. Okay? That's a bit cringe. I don't know. I should be a motivational speaker or something like that. Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about that. Maybe one day. But guys, that was all for this video. And I hope a few of these tips at least help you out. And if you have a friend that is really bad at this game and really badly needs some tips, well, show him or her this video. It might help him or her out, okay? So go ahead and do that. But if you have some more tips that you thought I should have said or something, go ahead and comment that down below, and so everyone can go and see. But guys, that was all for this video. I really hope you like it. I really hope I'll see you in the next video, guys. But as always, thank you for watching.